master of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. If I go to the gym every day, would I be as thin as Tiffany? Maybe. What if I deliver a speech every week? Would I be the national champion?
Yeah.
What if I say hello to that guy? Something to my boyfriend? What if? There is a saying that the name that you speak a lot is your loved one. Mr. What If is definitely my husband. I used to ask myself an ocean of what if before doing new stuff. 2 months before graduating from the university, I started to think about my future. Should I go straight to work? Or should I prepare for the graduate school? Or should I find a rich, old, very diamond man and take all his money? Every choice has different kinds of things that I have to worry about. However, deep down in my heart, I know I don't want to go to work dealing with a boss who always likes to say, everything I say is right. And the colleagues who are good at stabbing people's back. And married to a dying man wasn't my option either. Since the medical treatment is getting better and better, it is really hard to say that when he will die. Therefore, there was only one choice left. I majored in journalism and communication. But for the graduate school, I would like to change into a totally different subject, applied English. When I told my parents and friends about this decision, they put their hands on my shoulders, gave me a smile and said, "Are you out of your mind?" Even I doubted myself, because 4 years in my department, I have 10 writing classes, 5 filming classes, and 0 English classes. Hundreds of Chinese textbooks, thousands of Chinese reports, and 0 English textbook and report. So of course, comparing to the students who study in English department, I definitely have a huge room for improvement. Of course, my dear husband showed up at this turning point. What if I fail the test and there's no school for me? What if my TOEFL score doesn't reach the requirement? And what if I can come back to Taipei and gather with my friends again? And what if I stop asking what if? We people like to ask ourselves what if it's because we are not sure about the future. But let me ask you a question. Who does? Future is always full of questions and adventures. We won't get the answer without taking the first step. If we keep asking ourselves, what if, and are afraid of mustering up the courage and break through all difficulties, then we will always stand on the starting line and seeing other people run past us. Take today's theme, One Piece, as example. Captain Luffy never asked too many what if, because he once said, you don't know what kind of adventures are waiting for you, but you will know when taking the first step. And most surprisingly and importantly, you can always tackle the problems because they are not as difficult as you thought. On the greatest seaway, Captain Luffy and his crew have to fight with sea monsters, hunted by marines, and say hello to death again and again. But they can always find a way out, and then keep looking for the valuable treasure. Comparing to me, I only have to fight with English vocabulary, TOEFL test, and entrance exam. Much easier than fighting with monsters, Marines, and death. Therefore, I divorced with my husband. I started to set up a plan and design a Judy-style study strategy. 10 months of preparation. I took TOEFL test 5 times and failed 5 times. I interviewed by 3 schools and turned out by a 3rd school. All the things that I afraid showed up. But this time, I bravely faced all the problems and jumped through all the difficulties. Just a few months ago, I got into an applied English department in National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that everyone here, you all have dreams and goals you want to achieve. And maybe now you are dating with Mr. or Miss What If. What if I fail the test? What if the audiences don't like my speech? What if the guy that I like is a gay? Stop! You are the clever student from NTU and FJU. Failing the test is like mission impossible. And you are in Toastmasters. This is a place where audiences always support speakers. And if the guy that you like is a gay, then there is nothing I can do. So just break up Mr. and Miss What If and bravely take the first step. And believe me, you will always know what to do next. Toastmaster.